Let's not act like this was like playing Serbia was a competitive game. Like, oh my God, Brian, oh my God, KD, we need to just save you. That wasn't the case at all. You could have gave Jayson Tatum all of any one of their minutes, and they still beat that Serbian team. So let's not act like Steve Kerr has a hard job here. He doesn't have a hard job. It was so elementary. 40 minutes is hard to play everybody. Shut up, Steve. You can play the whole roster. Okay. There's minutes for everybody. So it's 40 minutes game. It's not like he was down there scheming, like, okay, who do I need to play now? He's a hater. And it's clear what's going on. They're trying to dismantle the Boston Celtics. You don't invite Jaylen Brown after him getting Finals MVP and Eastern Conference Finals MVP. You sit Jayson Tatum on the bench the whole entire game. You play Derek White 20 minutes. There is something much more sinister at play here. In the whole Olympics, there's something much more sinister at play here, but we're not going to get into that.
That's the only reason
anyways,
he wouldn't play right there.
Anyways, if I'm Jayson Tatum, I'm going home. The hell with you, Steve Kerr. The hell with you. I got way more important shit to do than be out here playing around, sitting on this bench for y'all. I'm out of here, okay? Y'all want to play with me, want to play with my teammates, want to play with my name. I don't need no damn gold medal. I'm rich as hell. I'm going home. Call Taylor Rooks. Call Rachel Nichols. I got an interview for you. We gonna do it. Clicks over wins.
Clicks over.
Ox. That's a poor sport mentality. What's wrong with getting Gatorade for KD and LeBron? What's wrong with cheering on your country? What's wrong with not logging on me? Personally, I think both ways you guys are overblowing this whole thing. I think you're overblowing it from the fact that you think that Steve Kerr needed to play him. And on top of that, the people that are saying, oh, Jayson Tatum should be embarrassed. Jayson Tatum should feel some type of way. No, he shouldn't.
Jayson Tatum should feel completely fine. He's being a supportive teammate. Chill should feel embarrassed. That was
why should I feel embarrassed? Why should I feel embarrassed? Because he didn't play and the coach said that he felt like an idiot for not playing him. He was wrong for that.
As Mars said, because if you want to say he was being an idiot, he understood going into the game he was going to be an idiot. Then told JT this might play out this way. You ain't gonna play.
Let's get to the bottom of the quote unquote matching issue. Okay, so they got big guards on the wing and they need to be able to guard. Jayson Tatum can guard on the wing. They were worried about their front court and they were worried about rebounding. Okay, well, Jayson Tatum wanted a better rebounding forwards in the game, so that's not an issue. Okay, so the idea of the matchups is not an issue. What the issue, and I don't buy the logic that the issue is they're trying to dismantle the Celtics. I would have bought that ox if the Warriors were actually in contention to win, but they're not. The Warriors are not in contention to win. They're not doing anything. They don't know that. So that's where the delusion is. If the Warriors were in contention to win, then I could get with that logic that maybe they might be trying to sabotage what's going on here. But the idea of the matchups, I can play at any position that both James or KD, I can play on the front line like Bam did, and I can rebound and help rebound like all of these guys do. I can do that too. So the matchups wasn't a problem. And to Steve Kerr's point, I felt like an idiot not playing him. You should, because he should have played yesterday. There's no reason why he shouldn't have played. And don't tell me that there weren't enough minutes, because you can find minutes. I watched Chuck Daly find minutes for Clyde Drexler. I watched Chuck Daly find minutes for Chris Mullin. I watched these coaches find minutes for guys. You got to find minutes for a first, even if you are loaded at the forward position, even if the game has changed, you got to find minutes for him.
Oh, okay. Is Bam more valuable than JT?
For what they were looking for yesterday, yes.
I mean, what are they looking for? This isn't a competitive game, Swipe, but what are they looking for?
It was a competitive game until the second half, but that's because of the talent advantage, though, when the bench unit came in. They were losing the minutes with him beating them on the court. So, it was a competitive game. But I think by third quarter, it was just like Serbia didn't have the horses.
I'm going to answer your question. Yes. And I don't think that's nothing for nobody up here to even think twice about. We all know Bam's more valuable for this team than JT. With Kevin, I don't know that. With Kevin Durant healthy, absolutely. Bam is 100% more valuable.
Well, I don't know that. Y'all five might know that. I don't know that.
I'm telling you. Now you know. Bam is more valuable on this team, Team USA, as currently constructed, than Jayson Tatum.
Why? He can't guard Jokic either. It's not like he can do something against Jokic. What's the point?
He puts up a bigger fight.
No one can. So
exactly. That's my point.
No one's valuable.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, but if I'm Jayson Tatum and this is Bam Adebayo, neither one of us can really do anything against Jokic anyway. So play JT.
We got to take that off the table.
Oh, okay.
Right.
It's
We
not
have to take
strictly
that
about
off the
Jokic,
table.
though.
So what is it about, Ron?
I'm talking about on a night-to-night basis.
It
We got a
wasn't
guy
about Jokic
who's
yesterday.
just a completely better defender. I don't need to get into everything, but from top to bottom, he's a better defender, better rebounder, better. He's gonna go in there and set screens and do the dirty work plays more than JT's going to. Once again, I said you got Bron, Steph, and KD. You don't need somebody coming out shooting logo threes and being a one-on-one guy. He's essentially a dirty work guy. Big man, he's gonna catch oops. He's gonna crash the glass, he's gonna stretch the floor too. Bam's been stretching the floor in this Olympics. Bam's been stretching the floor.
Yeah,
you almost had us, Ron. You almost had us.
Have you been watching the games, or have you been skipping through them, big guy?
But then I would
games?
ask you the same thing because Jayson Tatum hasn't been shooting logo threes when he's been on the court. He's been playing within his role.
You know what I mean by logo threes, like
but I mean, like Jayson
No,
Tatum
I
hasn't
don't.
been taking bad shots in general. He's been driving, he's been attacking quick, making quick decisions. So like, Boston JT, he probably settles, takes some bad shots. USA JT has not done that. So
even USA
that's not the reason
JT,
he's not
he
playing.
doesn't provide the value that Bam does.
Oh, no, I agree. I'm
Defensively,
just talking about
on
your
the
shot
glass, versatility, both on the offensive and defensive end. It's only so much you can do with Jayson Tatum. Is JT gonna be out there setting screens and rolling and catching? No, he's not.
Yes, he
Chill.
is setting screens.
But chill. That is
Not
why
as well as Bam,
that was the argument why they didn't invite
When
Jaylen Brown
have we
onto the
seen
team over
Jayson
Derek White.
Tatum set an
to be fair.
on-ball screen and roll to the hoop? When have we seen JT post
Well, he
up on the
doesn't-
block
he
and
doesn't
do
roll
that?
well.
Like
This kind of conversation is exactly why we need to go back to tryouts, because now what we do is we put a bunch of dudes on the crew, right? We put a bunch of dudes on the crew, and now we're talking about what fits. And now Jayson Tatum is now caught in a log jam, so to speak, with James and KD. KD comes off the bench and gets busy. Now all of a sudden, JT is out of the rotation. He shouldn't be playing anymore, according to Swiper. Even though the stuff that he,
I did not say that.
even no, you said you virtually you didn't say that.
No, I didn't say that.
You
I
virtually
said
didn't
chill.
say that.
You should
virtually-
feel
I should be
embarrassed because
But
your
the
top
point
five
is-
player
the
didn't
point
come
is-
off
is
the
the-
pine
The
for
point
old
is
dirt
that-
players.
The point is that Jayson Tatum on this crew, now he's caught in a log jam for all intents purposes. He does everything that's necessary for them to win. He does get on the glass. He does score. He does defend on the wing. He is a primary ball handler. He can distribute. He does all of those things. I can appreciate, Ron, you talking about Bam on the defensive end of the floor. On the offensive end of the floor, no, Ron. I'm not giving you Bam over JT on the offensive end of the floor.
Sure.
I'm not doing that.
With
Hell no,
this
I'm
crew-
not giving you that.
With this
No,
crew, the
even
only
with
thing,
this crew, I'm not
No,
giving you that.
I'm telling you,
No.
the only thing that Jayson Tatum does with this crew that's more valuable for Team USA than Bam is shoot the three, is catch and shoot the three. But what I'm saying is, like, outside of that, Bam is a better fit next to guys like Steph Curry, next to guys like LeBron James, next to guys like Kevin Durant, and I'll even put other guys out next to Ant, next to Book. Bam's just a better fit when you got those collection of guys on the floor. And on top of that, Anthony Davis. We've talked about this the whole time. Bam and Anthony Davis coming off the bench is like the Bash Bros. It don't get no better than that. So, like, I think Steve Kerr should have played JT? Yes. Over Bam? No.
I'll tell you what's better than Bam and AD. JT and AD.
But why are we saying Bam's the one that has to? Okay, JT's gonna play next
That's
game.
not even true.
Yeah. JT's gonna play next game 1000%, and I promise you, Bam and AD are both gonna play next game too. Why are we acting like JT has to replace Bam or AD? He doesn't. No, he's gonna play next game, and who knows who he's gonna replace? Maybe it's Derek White, maybe it's KD having a rest day. Who knows? But JT's gonna play next game. I promise you, this doesn't matter. JT.
This is a
Mark,
nothing
Mark,
burger.
Mark,
This is
Mark,
a nothing
Mark,
burger.
that's-
This is nothing
Mark,
salad.
Mark,
This is a
Mark, that's
nothing
Mark.
salad.
Mark, that's what I'm saying,
I should be embarrassed. I should be embarrassed because he didn't play.
But no, that's because
that's what I'm saying,
Swiper's
Mark. You don't
bored.
have to. They can all play. Like that was my original point. That was my original point, Morris. It's not like he has to just replace somebody and get their minutes. Like there's minutes for all these dudes. Like it's not so like you're correct about that. He doesn't have to just take all of Bam's minutes or all of KD's minutes or all of LeBron's minutes. But like why do you got these dudes out here if you're not going to play them? Especially Jayson Tatum. Why is Jayson Tatum sitting on the bench for a whole game?
Everybody doesn't have to play. They won the game. This is nothing salad. I'm not going to lie. This is peak boredom that people are really this concerned, this passionate about Tatum not playing one basketball game. It's not even just a panel. The reaction I'm seeing on the timeline, people really want to have this conversation about JT not playing one game where they win. Bro, it is not that deep. And like I said, Chill, the only reason why Swiper is coming at you like that is because A, he's bored, and B, his team signed this dud. That's why he's like this. He's just lashing out. Why wouldn't he? He's gonna lash out at me next. There's gonna be Mars. He's gonna have something to say about the Kings. He's just lashing out of pure hurt because they just signed Westbrook. I'm not surprised about that. But the fact that we are really sitting here spending 30 minutes talking, well, I'm sorry, not 30. More than 5 minutes talking about Tatum not playing one game and how bad of a coach Steve Kerr is. Oh, he's such an idiot. I told you he was an idiot last year when Walker Kessler ain't play. But it wasn't that bad of a conversation. Oh, maybe, schemes, lineups, fits. So why
that's Walker Kessler. This is Jayson Tatum. There's something weird for Jayson Tatum not playing the whole game. But you got to know, Damo, what should we talk about?
Kevin Durant is going 9 for 9. Now when LeBron James is looking like he's still in his prime. Now when Steph Curry is hitting turnaround jumpers. Now when Bam and AD is doing their thing. You don't need Jayson Tatum to play at that point. You
don't need any of these dudes to play.
You don't. Next game, if they're playing a game where LeBron doesn't need to play, guess what? LeBron shouldn't play. Are we gonna be sitting here? Yo, Steve, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, yes, that's definitely gonna be the conversation.
Hell yeah, Damo.
You know that's gonna be
yes, Damo.
If
LeBron doesn't play at all the next game, I'm gonna come up here and be like, what the hell is Steve Kerr doing?
Win.
Yes,
100%.
Because they're gonna win. They're gonna win regardless, bro. It doesn't matter.
Why do we care if somebody misses the game or not?
So that's what I'm saying.
If we're gonna win regardless, Ox.
But
so if we're gonna win regardless, Ox, why do you care who plays? No matter who plays. If we only got 6 guys, and these 6 guys, Halliburton, Anthony Edwards, Steph Curry, Bam, Anthony Davis, Joel Embiid. Those 6 guys play and we win. Why you care that LeBron James ain't playing? Why you care that Kevin Durant ain't playing? Why do you care that Derek White ain't playing? Why you care? We win.
Why do I care? You talking to me, right?
Care?
Why do I care? Because if I'm Jayson Tatum, I'm putting myself in Jayson Tatum's shoes. I would be pissed. That's why. Maybe you're not a competitor, Damo. I don't know. But me, I want to play. I'm all the way in France. I'm all the way in Paris. And they don't. It's not like any of these dudes are just way better than me. Why the hell am I sitting here watch this team win and I'm sitting on the bench? That's just stupid. That's dumb. So as much as it's a nothing burrito, I feel like I should be on the damn floor. That's why. If y'all two feel like, oh, well, they won, so I don't want to play. Well, then okay, well, then y'all might want to be sit on the pine. I'm not.
No, I'm not.
I want to play basketball.
I'm not. I'm a competitor too. I'm a competitor too. I'm a sore loser. I hate losing. I'm a sore loser. I hate losing, and I damn sure am a competitor. I go at it with anybody. Trust me. But you know what I'm not doing? You know how much I guess I'm just there's different levels of competitiveness. Because one thing I'm not doing is sitting there watching these niggas in Paris thinking, if I was Tyrese Halliburton, I'll cause a ruckus if I ain't play.
Well, I mean,
Here go wrong.
I do.
It's nothing about competitiveness. I don't care. I do not care enough to sit there and say, I'm gonna put myself in his shoes and be mad for him. What? We won.
Before we go any further,
why are we making him mad? That's insane.
I'm not making him mad. I'm just saying what's logical. What's logical?
You're not, Ox. You're not.
It's not logical.
That's because it's Jayson Tatum. So you're capped because it's Jayson Tatum. That's what it is. Let me ask you a question, Ox. Cool. So in a couple games, whenever it is, whenever Joel Embiid doesn't play, because he's playing like dog water, whenever he doesn't play, are you going to be up here talking about, hey, I put myself in them Cameroonian Nikes, and if he's healthy, I'm just mad. If he's healthy, if Joel Embiid is healthy, he should play. Yes, if he's healthy, he's healthy. Again, why not? When he doesn't play, you're going to come up here with that same energy. Well, I mean, unless it's a nothing taco, I don't want to upset you. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to upset you for talking about a nothing taco. But I'm definitely gonna.
Use your
I just said, Damo, yes, if you're healthy and you're in the Olympics, this is the Olympics. So if I'm healthy and I'm playing solid basketball and I sit on the bench for 40 minutes, yes, I would be pissed. And I'm gonna question Steve Kerr every time he does that. Sure. Yes, 100%.
With that,
if that's the case, oh, we can only play 10 guys in 40 minutes. Well, then only take 10 guys then, Steve.
It's the player choice way. Yeah, them boys don't get it started. The player choice way. The player choice way. Come and switch lanes into the player choice way.